welcome to a brand new episode here on Mr. Jimmy D's farm. Yes, this is another video on my own save game. The first video that I did a week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. It's done not too bad for my channel, so I thought I'd do another one. And for those of you that either didn't see that video or have maybe forgotten, the idea of this save is that I want to see whether I could start off with a small farm and build up to own the rest of the map, to own all of the map and all of the farms that are on the map, and just see sort of kind of how that goes and how quickly that might be possible. So that's what we're doing. So I've been farming now for 2 years, as you can see. And it's been going fairly well. So I started off with farm 14, and the land that surrounds farm 14. Just make sure he does go through there. It's not a particularly wide fence line, to be fair, for course play to kind of manage. So we will. We will just, as much as we can, help course play out. Oh, you're joking. Thing is, he's going to go that way as well. Well, perhaps he's not. Yeah, so as I say, we've the plan is to try and own all of the map. And as I say, I started off with farm 14, and as I say, the couple of fields that surround farm 14, and basically gone from there. Really, we had a very good first harvest, which always helps. There was a lot of so basically I just started from stock, so everything that when I loaded the map in, everything that was there was what I used. So didn't add nothing, didn't change nothing, didn't any of it. Yeah, so I'm playing on hard, playing with precision farming. I've done a little bit of an experiment actually with the grass. So half of the grass fields that I've got, I've not done anything to. I've just left them as they when I bought the field. If they were grass, I bought the field, and then I've done nothing to it. And then the other half of the grass fields that I bought, what I did was I ripped them all up. So I ploughed them up. Don't know why it does that sometimes. Hopefully I caught it in time. Yep. Oh, well, that doesn't look too good, does it? But anyway, it's going to go in the trailer. So, but I don't know why it does that. But yeah, so I bought them. I say ripped them all up, fertilised them, limed them, did everything that you should do to them. And my pedals are interfering with my game again, which is always good. And trying to see, sort of, I apologise for that loud noise, but that should now stop my pedals from interfering with my cruise control. And the amount of grass difference is unreal. So what I did was, as I said, I did the trial, but then with this field and the field that I've just done previously, I did record the other field, but silly old me forgot to turn the microphone on, so sat there for Lord knows how long recording, and didn't turn the microphone on. So I'll have to start the video in this in this field, but this field and the previous one are 2 fields again that I limed and I fertilised, and the amount of grass that I'm getting from them. Sorry, no, the first field I did fertilise. This field I didn't fertilise, and the amount of grass difference in this field to the last field. That's right. Sorry. It has been unreal, so it's definitely worth doing, because as I say, off that last field, I mean, I did just short of 2 trailers off the headlands, and before that I was doing 1 trailer per field, so I've had to now sort of get 2 tractors and trailers on the job, you know, to try and keep me going. And as I say, I've also got which you just saw, the Challenger windrower or grass cutter or whatever, you know, however you want to refer to it as, and yeah, we've got that going as well, and that's cutting the grass ahead of me, so it's keeping us going. So a couple of days and we should be done this, we should be done all the grass, and then I'll move time forward. And if this episode does okay and people want to see more, you know, as I say, if this does okay and people want to see more, the next video that I do will be the start of our harvest, because by July, you know, sort of mid-July, I'm on 4-day seasons, so each day represents 1 week, and yeah, so I as I say, but sort of July, mid-July, the barley should be, the winter barley should be ready, and the canola won't be too far behind it as well, so we'll be busy with our harvest then, and obviously then we'll go into wheat, and then we'll have a break, because so the game threw up an anomaly that I've never seen before. So because I'm trying to play it as realistic as I can to real life, it rained, well, it snowed from December all the way through till sort of probably February, the whole month of February. So it snowed every day for that period of time, and then in March it started raining, and I got rain every day until mid-May, and then since mid-May every day has been sunny. But because I'm trying to do it as realistically as what I would, I couldn't drill none of my spring crops because the ground was just too wet. I just couldn't get on there to drill them. So what I've actually ended up having to do is drill, and because this map doesn't have peas installed, so it's not a multi-fruit map, because it doesn't have peas installed, I use soybeans as my peas, as my combinable peas, harvest peas, so literally the rest of the farm got put soybeans, because I was hoping I was going to get, you know, sort of at least 1 field of potatoes, a field of sugar beet, you know, and some, you know, sort of carrots and red beets and stuff like that, you know, just to try and break up the monotony of all the grain, you know. And yeah, it didn't work because it just rained and rained and rained and rained, and I just couldn't get on the land. And in the end, and I should have recorded it really, so the first video you saw me ploughing in field 22. This is all done on the Oaks, the vintage Oaks map, and you saw me ploughing in field 22, and that, you know, that was obviously okay. I then off camera ploughed field 66 with the same actually I put this crawler on the front of the plough because the half track class that I've got couldn't really pull it uphill. It was fine on the level and obviously downhill, but when we was going uphill it was really struggling, and so I and obviously, you know, the point of ploughing is I don't want to be churning the land over and losing traction and spinning and everything like that, so I then put this tractor on the front of it, My goal is at some point I want to buy the big. Actually, I'll keep it running. I want to buy the Xeron class, the quad track sort of version. I really like that. So that that will be a sort of a very much wanted upgrade. And the other thing as well I'd like to do is as well. I've got quite a lot of tractors, so I own about 8 class tractors. So everything on the farm is class, that can be class, apart from obviously the trailers are not, and obviously the implements are not either, because in terms of arable implements, because obviously class, as far as I'm aware, don't do implements. So you've got a Vertistat seed drill, and sort of different things like that. But yeah, it's been. I want to cut them down and make that more efficient, and sort of try and grow the farm that way. But this summer is going to be a massive after harvest. I'm planning to have a massive land investment. Where I think I've done that too late. Ugh. Pretty certain I've done that too late. I don't think he'll back up. I wish they would just. Oh, hang on, he's backing up. It might do. It might work, it might not. It's not going to. Oh, he's turning around, so it might. I mean, we'll get that tractor coming round after us anyway, because we're nearly full again. But yeah, so as I say, this summer after harvest, we're going to have a massive, massive, massive land increase, and hopefully, that will probably won't have enough money to double the amount of land that we've got. But I basically want my grain land to go up, so I want more grain land, and just sort of more land in general, really, where obviously we can grow the farm, but it all takes time. But yeah, that's the general sort of kind of idea of the save, is to own the whole map and see if I can farm the whole map successfully, doing as many different things as I can, eventually doing all the animals, and sort of doing everything really. He's going to reverse, so we'll get out, and yeah, we'll just see kind of how we can get on with that, and see whether I can achieve it. I really wish this map was multi-fruit, with like onions and stuff like that, and peas and field beans and different sort of crops to grow. It would have been mega then, this map. But anyway, here's what it is. Hopefully it will come out for FS22. I understand that that's a huge undertaking. It's not something that can be done in 10 minutes. So but it is a real hope that this could come out for 25. With peas and spinach and green field beans or green beans and all stuff like that. That would be amazing. But yeah, anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to a little bit of time lapse, and I'll see you I'll see you at the end for the last bit, when I usually cut back in. But until then, enjoy. And I'm back. So the pellets are going in. It would appear it's going pretty well, actually, to be fair. A little bit of a miss. I didn't realise that the the swather had crashed earlier, so that was a little bit of a. It's kind of like, oh, I bet he's almost finished that field now, and because I'd forgotten about him, turns out that not only did he not finish the field, he hadn't even made it to the field. But never mind, all has sort of kind of worked out well in the end, actually, to be fair. We're able to carry on and keep going whilst he was in the sort of working in the field with him, so it's no problem. But yeah, so as I say, a bit of a different video again today. I hope you've enjoyed it and sort of enjoy a little bit of a peek into what I do away from my normal series. Obviously they will all be still continuing, so that's no problem. And yeah, we'll keep going, but for now I'm going to sign off and bid you farewell for today's episode, and then as I obviously look out for tomorrow's, which will be coming. I'm hoping it may well be the life of a year in the life of the potato, but it might not be. That might be Monday, and the reason why I say that is I'm going out tomorrow. So I don't know quite where I'm going yet. I'm going racing. In actual fact, well, actually this won't go out early enough. I was going to say, is there anyone out there in YouTube land that would either like to meet up at racing or go racing or whatever? But this goes out Saturday night and I'll be long gone by the time this goes out. I'll be either in Ipswich or Great Yarmouth, depending on which one I in the end choose to go to. I'm thinking I might try Ipswich just because I've never been, so it might be worth a little trip maybe, but who knows. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching this episode. I've really enjoyed having your company. If you haven't done already, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Share the videos wherever you share the videos. It all helps. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.